Hello and welcome to the Saints show. So today Saints played their first game of pre-season for the 23-24 season against the Portuguese and Champions League quarter-finalists Benfica. First half, we had a team of McCarthy in goal, Bree right back, Lienko and Stevens centre back, McHomer left back. In front of them was Prowse and Cami Doyle. Amu Ameu on the right, Alcaraz just behind Sakumara up front, and Diblin on the left. And after 10 minutes, Benfica scored the first goal. After hitting a post, Saints went up the other end, had an attack, didn't score. Then Benfica counter-attacked, and they come down the right-hand side. The right winger come inside of Meghomer and shot at his front post. And, of course, McCarthy missed it. How many times did we see that last season? We saw that mega times. Again, McCarthy beating at his front post. It was all Benfica in the first half. Quite a young Saints team. We got to say that. We had Amiweu, Diblin, Meghomer, Alcaraz is young, Mara's young, Cami Doyle. Cami Doyle was probably one of the best players of the first half for me. Meghomer was all right, but he got done on the goal. He didn't play that bad. Mara was terrible as well. Lienko, Stevens, not great. Bree, didn't really see him at all. We definitely saw in the first half the Russell Martin way of playing possession football. We definitely saw that, a bit of that for playing at the back. So we've got to get used to that in this season. We're going to see a lot of that incoming. There's only one shot from Southampton in the first half. That was from James Ward-Prowse. Great to see him out there, which is very interesting because there are some other players which I will explain in the next part of the second half that we're missing today completely. And after 44 minutes, Benfica got the second goal of the game. A shot from outside the box on the left-hand side, beat Bree across McCarthy. And again, it was a nice shot, but for me, I still think that could be saved. McCarthy, for me, is just not going to be good enough. He's going to be obviously be number 2, 100%. Well, he better be, because after that performance today, I know it's the first game, but just for me, it's just how many times you get beat at the front post is unbelievable. Right, into the second half, we had Bazunu in goal. We had Tino Livramento, which is great to see him out there in the Saints shirt. An absolute great player. He played really well. Coletta Carr, Salusi in the centre backs. Walker Peters playing left back with his purple bluish hair, which is interesting. Romeo Lavia in the middle with Will Smallbone on the right. Amu Ameu stayed out there just behind Shea Adams. Up front was Adam Armstrong, and on the left was Gianeppo. This goes pretty even. This is a much better team. Obviously, more experience in this second half team. Some good performances from Tino. Tino Livramento looks another class act. Bazunu made a great save in the last 10 minutes. An absolutely outstanding save. You have to watch out for that one if you can see it. As well as highlights on Facebook and on their Saints website if you saw him. Walker Peters looks class. Will Smallbone played really, really well as well. Lavia, of course, he played to the 75th minute and he come off. Who come on? Tyler Diblin come back on, and Cami Doyle come back on as well for Lavia. Lavia for Cami Doyle and Ameu come off for Tyler Diblin. So 2 youngsters come back on. Cami Doyle did impress for me. Shea Adams looked off it. We definitely need a striker for me. I still think we need an out-and-out striker. Lavia looked class. Smallbone looked good as well. Tino Livramento looked amazing. Walker Peters, of course. Gianeppo, not good enough. I know this is the first game of the season, but he's still doing what he does. All these step-overs and tricks he tries to do, non-existent. Loses the ball too often. But we're going to see a lot of playing out from the back. Be ready for it. There's a lot of possession football where if you've got more possession, you're not going to lose the game. But you've got to be ready for this. It's not going to be that exciting, let's be honest. So, the players missing today were Diallo, Stuart Armstrong, Teller, Big Paul up front, Sulemana, Bella Kotchap, Edozie, and Larius. So they were all missing, which some of them, Stuart Armstrong's not been seen in training. I've not seen him. Diallo has, Teller has, Big Paul has, Sulemana I've not seen either, Bella Kotchap has. But Edozie I've also seen, which was not in the squad. So I'm hoping that's an injury with Diallo and Larius. But yeah, that was it. So it finished 2-0 to Benfica. What's my overall thoughts of the Saints' performance? Of Benfica, really, really good. Obviously, they're a different class, different gravy to us at the moment. Always will be, but yeah, they're a different gravy. Some great players. João Mario, I think he played for West Ham. He looked really, really good. But the save from Bazunu was absolutely outstanding. If you see that, I think the ball was lost from Coletta Carr or someone said, no, Coletta Carr was in the middle. I think it might have been Salisu, who looked a bit dodgy. He was in there. He's quite robust though. But yeah, he lost it. It was 2-on-1. Coletta Carr in the middle. He come across to the player. The player passed it across the goal. He's about 4 yards out, 4 yards out. He shoots, and Bazunu comes from nowhere and saves it and puts it over the bar with his big right hand. So great save for Bazunu. Players that stood out today for me: Will Smallbone, Tino, definitely. Alcaraz, Charlie looked great. Hopefully he stays a great player. It'd be amazing in the championship. Cammy Doyle played well as well. But that's the only players that stood out for me today. This is the first game of the season, of course, which was played at St George's Park in England. Benfica are at home, which is strange as well. Our next friendly is Saturday against a Turkish team called Tebze, or something like that. The team that Sport Republic also own. That Mario Lis, the keeper, has just gone there as well. The Saints goalkeeper's gone there on loan for the year. We're going to play them. They're going to play in their yellow and red. I think we're going to play in our white kit again, which looked nice today. I do like the away kit. I don't really like the shorts and socks, but I like the kit. I like the shirt. That was nice. That is nice. So they're going to play that in again on Saturday, and then we come home and play Reading away. That leaves us with 2 home games against Bournemouth and Alkmaar. So that's it from me. That's my little review and overview of the first game of the pre-season. A lot of possession football. Some good parts, some really nice passing in there. Not enough end product again, not enough shots on target, and hardly anything in the second half. Will Smallbone put one over the bar. That's about the only thing I can remember. But a few players did stand out and a few players missing, which might say a lot. But that's it from me. We're out. Until next time. Laters. Please remember to comment, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. We're out. Laters.